So Matt, I'm a little hurt because I feel like you're formally overdressed for the occasion. I was hoping for another Budgie Smuggler appearance. So what happened?
Oh, look, it was just a bit of fun, bit of banter. Thought I'd put a touch of Australian Budgie Smuggler into the US.
In the last two games, you've had like 91 off 43, another half century just for fun, 52 off 49. You took 3 wickets and gave up 12 runs. At that point, you're just hurting the other team's feelings, right? Like, tell me about both sides of your game and why you're so on fire.
It can really help with either one, being selected in sides if they need, more bowling depth or batting depth. I think having that sort of all-rounder capability, yeah, it's obviously something I work really hard on. And yeah, conditions and a lot of left-handers for the Orcas the other night certainly helped. A lot of planning goes into those kind of players. So I've bowled to Davey a lot pretty recently, obviously being a fellow Australian and play against him in the Big Bash and whatnot. So he went down first ball. I wasn't really expecting that, but I thought I'd just stay a little bit fuller to him in length and was lucky enough to sneak one under the bat and miss his gloves. And Mayer's one, I think that my first ball to him might have spun a little bit and caught the outside edge. And then the next one, I sort of went for a bit of an in-swinger and, lucky enough that he went back and played all around it and went through and bowled him. So no, I was happy with those two.
You've been the Strikers captain for several years now. You seem to be someone who plays almost better when you're captain.
I suppose as captain, I've sort of tried to develop, as a leader, making the right calls at the right time, with different bowling changes and planning off field as well. So, I mean, it's been a pretty easy job coming into the MLC. Corey and the team around him obviously started 3-0 before I came in. So they'd put in a mountain of work. Yeah, I'm very thankful for that.
Qualified for the playoffs. Tell me what the vibe and the mood is among the team right now.
Yeah, I mean, the boys are really confident. And I think you can see that in our performances. The core sort of domestic players, they're what makes the teams great. And I guess the Unicorns just especially, we pick the internationals around those core domestic players. So
thanks for joining us and good luck with the rest of the season and the playoffs.
thank you very much. Appreciate it.